Hey there, my friends. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I want to talk to you today about Trump supporters and flat earthers, and I want to connect the two. And how I'm going to talk about the moon this morning. The moon I saw, a full moon, a partially, almost full moon. As I'm walking down the dam, I look in front of me, and it's a full moon, but on the bottom quadrant, there's a little shadow. Now, it's about 6:30 a.m., I believe, and the sun was rising behind me. Still hadn't risen yet, but it was coming up. Okay, so it's obvious to me, and I would imagine any elementary school child, that the Earth is causing the shadow and the moon. The Earth we're on the Earth, and it's causing a shadow up on the moon. The sun is back behind me, straight line, and the Earth is partially darkening where the sun isn't hitting the whole thing. It's obvious. I look. You know what? I'm not exactly sure what this is called. I'm sure it happens. Once a month. It's I don't know what you call it, quarter moon, whatever. Anyway, so I'm thinking, how can a flat earther? How do you explain that? What's your explanation for that? If the moon and the sun are both rotating above a flat earth, where's that little shadow coming from? And how do you dismiss the perfect line that the sun, on the globe model? How It's got to be willful ignorance. Then now again, I hear flat earthers come up with the same argument over and over again. The incredulous stuff. Oh my God, the Earth is flying at 1,000 miles, is rotating at 1,000 miles, and it's going through the solar system at 669,000, blah, 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 blah. How can that be? I don't feel any movement. And, look at these pictures from NASA. I can't see any stars. This stuff has been explained to you guys over and over. Professor Stick, Simon Dan, Professor Bob, Bob the Science Guy. Over and over, these guys explained all these things to you rationally. Why you don't see the stars in those pictures, the frame of reference, why you don't feel movement, over and over. Now, you guys have heard these explanations. People like CC from Westchester, Jeranism, fuck it, fuck it word, or whatever he's called, D Marble or whatever, Benz, and all those guys. You guys ignore it, man. You've heard the explanations. Just like Trump supporters. Trump supporters hear this stuff on a daily basis, how Trump is just, the tariffs, how they're causing the farmers to go out of business. Syria, how the Kurds, we just, for no reason whatsoever, or to help Russia, he just pulls all of our people out, and the Kurds are now being killed. The people that helped us fight and helped work on taking down ISIS, we just turned our backs on them. Trump just cut and run. What's that tell the rest of the world? That we just abandoned our comrades. That's what we did. Or the impeachment, how he's going to other countries. Trump supporters ignore this. They keep in their mind, they in the background, they hear it, but they make sure they just watch Fox News, which ignores it too. And it's just propaganda, and they just keep it's willful ignorance. You guys ignore the facts, both the flat earthers and the Trump supporters. You guys have so much in common. You guys both ignore the facts, and you keep this own little narrative in your head about make America great. Trump is smart. He made the economy great. We got jobs. And you guys just keep playing that over and over in your head. You know damn well that guy isn't fit for office. He can't spell. He's an idiot. He is. I remember talking to a Trump supporter right before the election. I said, but what about international diplomacy and war and stuff like that? And this Trump supporter, she said, well, he's going to have a whole cabinet. He's going to have generals and stuff that'll advise him on that stuff. Look what's happening. He claims to be a genius. He claims to know more than all the generals. He asks nobody's advice. He listens to nobody. He claims he is the almighty genius that knows more than everybody about everything. And he makes the decisions. He's dangerous, man. Look what he's doing. He's just running this country into the ground. And you guys just ignore this. And it's like you're in for a penny, in for a pound, man. You can't admit that this guy is a mess, a failure, does not belong in that Oval Office. You know what? I want to ask Trump a question. If I could sit down with Trump and ask him one question, I'd ask him, like I made another video about this. I'd ask him something simple, like, President Trump, tell me, what are the 5 Great Lakes? And I bet you he couldn't tell you. I bet you he couldn't tell you some of the simplest things. Now, a man that's sitting in the Oval Office, the supposedly the most powerful position in the entire world, should have some common knowledge, especially about his own country. I guarantee he doesn't know simple shit like about the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, about the states. He probably doesn't even know what like the capital of North Dakota is. I'd be willing to bet money on this stuff. The man is a fool. A fool. Any person that claims to know everything about everything, come on, man. Really? And you guys trust a man that says stuff like that? Okay, so anyway, then back to it's willful ignorance. You guys know deep down, that he does not belong in there. He is a fucking disaster. He's a bomb with the fuse lit. And shit's just going to hell over here, going to hell over there. And you guys just keep saying, make America great. And another thing is your racist beliefs. As long as they keep them damn Mexicans off that border, you'll put up with him banging porn stars or whatever. Your racism trumps everything. Oh, good good wordplay there. Just like the flat earthers, they know the truth. Like the moon this morning. How can you possibly ignore that? How can you possibly explain that and tell me? I was just watching flat earth videos. How can you possibly have an explanation for that shadow on the side of the moon? Tell me. Cece from Westchester, tell me. That's God? Is God giving us a light show up there? Is that your answer, really? It's not the sun coming up and the earth making a little shadow? That's not the explanation, really? Come on. I know you're not that stupid. It's called willful ignorance. Also, the thing that scares me, it's a cult. It's a cult. It's these people that believe a certain thing because it fulfills something missing in them. The flat earth people hold on to this belief because it makes them feel special, that they know the truth. They're not going to be fooled. That they know better than anybody else. They know the big secret, and they're going to be God in God's right hand when all the shit hits the fan. They know the true answers. They're the special people. It fulfills a missing need, a need in these people. Just like the Trump supporters. I look at these, they're all giving the finger in these videos and everything. They are such an angry bunch of people. And admit it, you guys voted for Trump just out of spite. Just out of spite. You picked the biggest dummy, the worst person, the rest of the country went, oh my God, you got to be kidding. And you guys went, yeah, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to vote for him. Out of spite. And you guys are jealous and envious, that these immigrants, they don't deserve this. People on food stamps don't deserve that. Gay people don't deserve marriage. And like I've said before, when you start gauging your life against other people's lives, you're going to be miserable. With me, I compete against myself every day. And believe me, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I'm happy. I'm truly happy. And I'm working on my anger. But, I don't know. I saw this similarity between the two groups, between the flat earthers, or you could call them the, conspiracy theorists in general. These people about the chemtrails. Cece from Westchester, again. All right? He's talking about all the chemtrails. Dude, you live next to JFK, LaGuardia, Westchester Airport. There's 3, 4 huge airports all around you. You know, Bradley Airport's up that way, and LaGuardia and all the New York airports are that way. And every morning, I see all the trails from the planes going over. I see the planes going over. And I don't sit there and go, oh, they're chemtrailing today. Oh, my God, they're spraying us again today. What the? Come on, man. You know, it's because the airport is over there, and the other airport's over there, and this is the Northeast Corridor. And Monday and Tuesday are business days, and there's a lot of air traffic. Doesn't that make a little more sense than the government or they're spraying us? They're spraying us. Just like the cure for cancer. They're holding back the cure for cancer because they want to get rich. Oh, dear Lord. You know, I don't know. Use your brains, people. Use your brains. Please. All right. That's my conclusions for the day. Enjoy yourselves.